press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, today we are going to learn the third poem of your class 4 English, that is Noses. This belongs to unit 2. In previous classes we have learnt about the first unit, right? There we have learnt about the first poem, that is Wake Up, and the second lesson, that is Neha's alarm clock. And in this class we have learnt about the poem, that is Noses. And this poem is written by Elian Fisher. Who is the poet of this poem? That is Elian Fisher. Okay, Elian Fisher is an American writer who wrote more than 1,000 children's books. Okay, who is Elian Fisher? She is the American writer who wrote more than 1,000 children's books. Right? In this poem, the poet sensitizes the children. Right? In this poem, the poet sensitizes the children and makes children happy with what she has or what she is. Right? Yes. Okay, as the name indicates that, noses. Okay, what is nose? Nose is our sense organ. I think you guys should learn about our sense organs in your previous years. Okay, which are our 5 sense organs? Yes, those are eyes, nose, tongue and skin and also ears. These are the 5 sense organs of our body. Okay, can I write here? Our sense organs are first one is eyes. Second one is ears. Third one is nose. Fourth one is tongue. And the fifth one is what? Skin. Okay? Skin is considered as our sense organs. Okay. What is the function of eyes? The function of eyes is to vision, to look, right? To see. That is vision. Without eyes, we are called as blinds, right? We can't see anything. Right? So, eyes are considered as a sense organs. And second one is ears. What is the function of ears? Ears, to hear, hearing purpose. Right? To listen. Without listening, we can't understand. Without listening my lesson, my poem, you can't understand this poem. Right? Yes, ears are useful for listening, hearing, to the hearing purpose. So, ears are considered as sense organ. And third one is nose. So, what is the function of nose? Nose. Nose is a respiratory organ. Okay, what is the meaning of respiration? Respiration means breathing. We can expire the carbon dioxide and inhale the oxygen so that we can survive. So, nose is used for respiration, smelling, right? Yes, that is breathing. Here we can inhale the oxygen and exhale the carbon dioxide. So, nose is also considered as sense organ. And the fourth one is tongue. Okay, tongue is used for tasting. Without tongue, can you taste? Can you taste how is the food? Can you taste it is well or destroyed? Right? Tongue is also considered as sense organ and its function is to taste. And last one is skin. What is the function of skin? Okay, to feel the touch, to touch. So, skin is also considered as sense organ. Okay, these are the 5 sense organs of our body. Okay, in this, your poem is about nose, right? All of you having your noses? Okay, what will you do with your nose? Yes, you can smell, you can breathe, right? Nose is a very necessary organ in our body. Okay? Okay, let's start this poem. Firstly, I will read this poem, so you can go through it, then I will explain it. Okay? Noses. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair. And between there isn't much space to spare with my nose, like a handle sticking there. If ever you want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then, no doubt, you will see how funny your nose sticks out. Ellen Fisher. Okay. Look at the first para. That is, I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing. The way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. Okay. As I told earlier, in this poem, the poet wants to sensitize the children, and she wants to make children happy with what she has or what it has or what it is. Right? ಈ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿನ್ ಫಿಶರ್ ಯಾರದು ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಲೇಖಕಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ, ಯಾವ ಮಗು ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತಾನೇನು ಅಥವಾ ತನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್, ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆನಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ explain this first para, that is, I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. The child looks in the mirror. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡಿಲಿ ಮುಖ ನೋಡ್ಕೊತೀರಲ್ವಾ? ಮಿರರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕನ್ನಡಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ so that you can memorize it? Mirror means what? A shining surface which reflects your image. Sorry. A shiny surface which reflects your image. Reflects the image. Okay. When you look in your mirror, what you see? What will you see? That is you only. Right? Like this, in this poem, a child looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It also looked its nose. Okay. It's the funniest thing. The way it grows, stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. A child stands in front of the mirror and looks herself in the mirror, and she tells that her nose is the funniest thing. Why? Because it's growing outward. Like somebody has pasted it. Sticking means what? Pasting. Somebody has pasted it. Like it's the funniest thing, and it grows like anything. It will be bigger in size, right? Yes. And also it has two holes. Yes, all of you guys having your nose with two holes? Yes, those are called nostrils. These two holes are called as nostrils. Okay? Okay, what is the meaning of nostrils? Nostrils are the holes which can help the respiration. Understood? Yes. I looked in the mirror and looked at my nose. It's the funniest thing, the way it grows. Stuck right out where all of it shows, with two little holes where the breathing goes. Yes. The child looked in front of the mirror and looked its nose and tells that it's the very funniest thing because it grows outwardly. It grows outwardly and grow like bigger in size. Okay? And also, its nose has two holes. These two holes are called as nostrils and these are used for what? Respiration. Right? Yes. This is the first para. Okay. In the second para, I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair. And between there isn't much space to spare with my nose. Like a handle sticking there. Okay. In the second para, the child says that I looked in the mirror and saw in there the end of my chin and the start of my hair. Yes. Again I will look the mirror. I will find myself. I will find my face. I will look my face. I will notice my nose. And also she tells that saw in there in the end of my chin. What is the meaning of chin? Chin is this. What is this? The part placed below the mouth. It is a part situated below the mouth. It is called chin. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. The end of my chin, ಗದ್ದದ ತುದಿಲಿ and start of my hair. Where all of your starts growing, all of your hair, from where starts growing? That is from your forehead. That is your head, right? Yes. Your face is located like the end of chin and the starting of hair, right? Yes. In this area, the central part, that is, in the central part, it's having a nose, like a handle in the door. Do you understand? Where is the handle in the door? It is in the central part of the door. Like that, this nose is also situated in between the chin and the starting of the hair, that is forehead. Do you understand? Yes. Like this, the child says that the end of my chin and the start of my hair, and between there isn't much space to spare with my nose. What is the meaning of spare? Spare means something which is extra available. Means vacant place which is extra available. Okay. Spare means something which is extra available. And the start of my hair and between there isn't much space to spare with my nose. Do you understand? Nose is situated between the what? Central part of the face, that is in between the end of the chin and the starting of the hairs. Understood? Yes, like a handle in the door. Sticking there. Sticking means pasting. Okay. Do you understand the second para? Can I told in Kannada? Okay. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಐ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಮಿರರ್, ಆ ಮಗು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿರರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡಿಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬವನ್ನು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಚಿನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಹೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸಂಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ನೋಸ್. ಆ ಕನ್ನಡಿಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಮಗು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಈ ನೋಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಮೂಗು ಏನು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ನನ್ನ ಗದ್ದದ ತುದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಹಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಣೆಯ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಗದ್ದದ ತುದಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹಣೆಯ ಮಧ್ಯಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮೂಗು ಸೇರಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಮೂಗು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಮಗು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ನೋಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಾಗಿಲಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೋ, ಹಿಡಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನೋಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲ್ ಥರ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, look at the third para. That is, if you ever want to giggle and shout and can't think of what to do it about, just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. If you ever want to giggle and shout, what is the meaning of giggle? Giggle means a sound with low air, right? Laugh in a silly manner. Giggling means laughing in a silly manner. Laugh in a lower voice. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಿಸಿ ಕಿಸಿ ನಗು, ಕಿಸ ಕಿಸ ನಗು ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಗಿಗ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಗಿಗ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಲಾಫ್ ಇನ್ ಅ silly manner, slowest in sound. Okay, if you ever want to giggle and shout, if you ever want to giggle means you want to laugh and shout, like to make noise, and can't think of what to do it about, but you have no reason to laugh, but you have no reason to shout or making noise. Just look in the mirror and then no doubt that in that moment you have to look in the mirror. When you want to laugh and make noise but you don't have your own reason, so in that moment you have to look in the mirror and find your nose. That you will see how funny your nose sticks out. That makes you laugh because your nose is like what? Someone is pasted in your face like a handle, and it grows like anything in bigger, and it also has holes. So it is the most funniest thing in your face, so that you can't have to find the reason, okay, for laughing and shouting. Do you understand this para? That is, if you ever want to giggle and shout, ನೀವು ಯಾವತ್ತಾದರೂ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ನಗಬೇಕು ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ದೇ ನಾನು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ನಗಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ನಿನಗೆ ಏನೇ ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡಿಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೂಗೇನು ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಮೂಗು ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಕು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಗಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾಮಿಕ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಫನ್ನಿಯೆಸ್ಟ್, ತುಂಬ ಹಾಸ್ಯವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಷಯ ಅದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದು ಮೂಗಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬೆಳೆದಿದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ರಂಧ್ರಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ 2. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಡೋರ್ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಥರ ನನ್ನ ಇಡೀ ಒಂದು ಫೇಸ್ಗೆ, ಇಡೀ ಮುಖಕ್ಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಥರ ಈ ಮೂಗು ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ? ಓಕೆ. If you ever want to giggle and shout, you can't think of what to do it about. Just look in the mirror and then no doubt you will see how funny your nose sticks out. Okay. This is a very beautiful poem. I hope you understood this poem. Okay. Let's explain the new words. Some of the new words are here. Those are, first one is mirror. I already wrote here. That is a shiny surface which reflects image. That is a mirror. Kannadadalli kannadi. Okay. Second one, funniest. Funniest means something that make you laugh. Can I write here? Funniest means something that makes you laugh. Okay. Something that makes you laugh. Okay. Next one, breathing. As I told earlier, breathing is a exchange of gases, that is intake of oxygen and exhale of carbon dioxide. That is called respiration. Without respiration we can't survive. So Breathing means respiration, that is intake of oxygen and exhale of carbon dioxide. Okay, this is the meaning of breathing. And sticking, can I write here? Can I rub this? What is the meaning of sticking? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Sticking means what? That is fixing something at a particular place. Sticking means paste or fix something at a particular place. ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಅಂಟಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ಪೋಯಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಂದು ನೋಸನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂಗನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಟಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಥರ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿಗಲ್. I think I wrote here, right? Yes, giggle means laugh in a silly manner. Okay. Next, some of the rhyming words are here. What is the meaning of rhyming words? Yes, those are similar in pronunciation. Those are nose, grows, shows, goes. Nose for nose. Rhyming words, these are nose, goes, grows, shows. These are similar in pronunciation. And also their hair spare. These are all in this poem only, okay? Their, what next? Hair spare. Okay, next. Third one is shout, about and doubt. Third one is what? That is shout, about and doubt. These are similar in pronunciation or sound. Okay, these are some of the rhyming words in your poem. Next, some of the exercises are here. Reading is fun. Okay, first question is, why does the poet feel the nose is a funny thing? Why does the poet feel that the nose is a funny thing? Poet ಯಾಕೆ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಮೂಗು is a funny thing ಅಂತ? Okay, the answer is the poet feels because it is stuck on the face like a handle and it has two little holes. The poet feels nose is the funniest thing because it stucks on the face. It sticks past tense, stucks. It stucks on the face like handle in the door, and also it has two little holes. So it is the funniest thing for poet. This is the answer of first question. Then second question, why is your nose important for you? Why is your nose important for you? Okay, without nose, can you imagine your face? That is a flat surface, right? Okay, can you imagine without nose? That is a flat surface and it looks ugly also. Okay, and also the main purpose for this nose is to respire the oxygen. For the purpose of breathing or respiration, the nose is very necessary. So that the answer is, it helps for breathing. That is exchange of gases. Okay. Third question. Does a child in the poem like her nose? Why do you think so? Okay. ಈ poem ಅಲ್ಲಿ poet ತಮ್ಮ ನೋಸ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಅವ್ರು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟರು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರಾ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ? ಎಸ್, ದ poet likes her nose because it is the most funniest thing. And if you ever want to laugh, just you can look in the mirror and find your nose. That is the main reason for your laughing and shouting. Okay? So, yes, the child in the poem like her nose. Why do you think? Because she takes it as the funniest thing, which sticks out on her face like a handle. This is the answer for third question. Okay? Next. So, let's start. Describe a few funny things you have seen. Do they make you laugh? Describe a few funny things, that is pets fighting and dressing of some people. Like that, you have to describe the funniest thing that you have seen. Okay? Second, what does feature means? Look up the dictionary. What are the different kinds of features of people we come across in the world? What is the meaning of features? Features means features are the typical qualities that one person have. Do you understand? One person having the typical qualities are called as feature. Example, she has a long nose. She has a long nose. It is the feature of she. So, you are describing her, right? So, you have to use her feature. That is, her nose is very long. Like the feature is a typical quality or important parts of something. Next, what are the different kinds of features of people that we come across in the world? ನೀವು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಓಡಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಂತೆಂಥ ಜನನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಅಂತ. ಎಂತೆಂಥ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳ ಹೊಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜನರನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರ ಜನರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಸ್, ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀರ, ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಆ ಥರ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು, ಅವಳು ಕೂದಲು ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅವಳ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ಅವರ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾವತ್ತು ನೀವು ವರ್ಣಿಸೋಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಫನ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್, look at your friend's face and describe what you see. Use words like long, round, oval, slanted, sharp, flat to help you. You can use other words also. It's an activity that you have to sit in a group with your friends and use the words long, round, oval, slanted, sharp, flat for the description of your friend. So, you have to make a sentences or a paragraph. First one is, you have to describe your face of your friend. That is, my friend face. My friend has a long nose. She has an oval face. She has small eyes. She has slanted hairs. And also, she has sharp eyes. Right? And she also has flat stomach. Like that, you have to make a paragraph with using these words. Okay? Next, third one. What is your favorite fruit? Describe it in 5 sentences. Okay, which is your favorite fruit? Mango, apple, grapes. What do you want? That is, I like mango. Okay? So, you have to describe the mango and make sentences. That is 5. And these are 5 questions. Page number 21. First question is, how does it smell? Mango. How does mango smell? Mango smells good. Yes, its smell is pleasant. I like that smell. Second one, how does it look? Mango. What is the color of mango? That is orange, red, and also green and yellow. Yes, these are the some colors of the mango. So you have to write what you want the color in these 4 colors. Okay. How does it feel? When you eating the mango, how you feel? That is very soft, right? Yes, when you bite the mango, you feel that it is a very soft in nature because it's pulpy nature. Okay. 4th one, when you bite it, what sounds does it makes? Okay, when you bite the mango, does it make sound? ನೀವು ಮಾವಿನ ಹಣ್ಣು ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, it doesn't make any sound because it is soft in nature. So it doesn't make any sound. Okay. Next, 5th one, how does it taste? Okay, it is a sweet and delicious. The taste of mango is a sweet and delicious because it is the king of fruits, right? So it has the taste of sweet and delicious, right? Okay, some of the exercises are there. A breathing exercise, you have to do it. And in page number 22, let's write, do you know a fish breathes from its gills? Write 2 sentences about other animals which can breathe underwater. Okay, what are the animals? Which are the animals which can breathe under the water? ನೀರಿನ ಕೆಳಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಉಸಿರಾಡೋ ಅಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಫಿಶ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಸರಿ, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನಾನೊಂದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದು ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬ್ರೀತ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್. ಫ್ರಾಗು ಅಂದರೆ ಕಪ್ಪೆ ನೀರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಉಸಿರು ಕೂಡ ಆಡುತ್ತೆ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ. ಎದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ? ತನ್ನ ಚರ್ಮದ ಮೂಲಕ. ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Frog can breathe through their skin under the water. Second one, punctuate the following passage. What is the meaning of punctuate? Punctuate means in a right manner, in a correct manner. Okay. Here a paragraph is given, so there are a lot of grammar mistakes. So you have to punctuate, means correct the paragraph with using suitable what? Suitable symbols, suitable letters. Okay. Mother, father, Neelam said, I have got a fire engine. I have got a fire engine. What's this? What's this? Called mother, somewhat confused by the noise. I have got a fire engine, mother. Come and see it. Children, when will you use the names? You have to use the capital letter for the first letter. Capital letter for the first letter of the word. Like, can I rub this? Mother. Like this, it is in this paragraph, but you have to correct it by making the first letter of the word in capital. So it is mother. And also father is correct by, that is capital F. So you have to punctuate like this. First one is mother and second one is father. Neelam. Neelam also is a name, right? Yes. You have to use N. Neelam. Capital M. Capital N. Said. After the said, you have to put a comma because it's telling that he told this. Do you understand? ಯಾರೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕಾಮ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಅ ಕಾಮ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ Neelam. Neelam said, I have got a fire engine. I have got a fire engine. Neelam said that I have got a fire engine. I have got a fire engine. That is in apostrophe because he told that I have got a fire engine. I have got fire engine. So this sentence is in apostrophe. Okay, because someone is said. Do you understand? Someone is said this. Next. What's this? What's this? It's a questioning. So you have to use question mark after what's this. Okay? You have to use question mark. What's this? What's this? Called mother, and also you have to put comma after mother. Somewhat confused by the noise. Okay. When will you use the full stop? When the sentence is completed, you will use the full stop. Like this. For what's this? What's this? Called mother. Somewhat confused by the noise. Noise is the completion of the sentence. So you have to use full stop. So after the noise, you have to use full stop. I have got a fire engine, mother. I have got a fire engine. So you have to put the comma after fire engine, mother, and full stop after mother. Come and see it. It is also full stop after see it. So like this, you have to punctuate the paragraph. Okay? Practice, practice, practice. So please practicing so that you can learn it properly. Okay. Third one, using a red pencil, choose the circle the things whose smells you like. Now with a blue pencil, circle the things whose smell you don't like. Make 5 sentences like this. Do you understand? Here 4 boxes are there. Some of the things also here. So you have to round with red pencil which you want. Okay? ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಷ್ಟನೋ, ಯಾವ ವಸ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟನೋ ಓಕೆ ನೀವು ರೆಡ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ರೌಂಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ಲು ಯಾರ್ದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳದ್ದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ರೌಂಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ 5 ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮೀ ಅಗರ್ಬತ್ತಿ. Okay, and second one, I like the smell of rotten fruit because it reminds me garbage. And I like the smell of paint and it reminds me that smell of scent. And I like the smell of soap, it reminds me that scent. And also I like the smell of chocolate because it reminds me that coffee. Okay, last one, write those 3 pairs that rhyme with each other. First one is, I already wrote here, but also okay, I will write here again. Rhyming words means what? Rhyming words are the similar in pronunciation. You have to write 3 pairs, that is nose, goes, yes. Nose, goes, yes. These are the rhyming words. 3 pairs of rhyming words. And also second one is what? Small, tall, tail. Small, tall and tail. These are also the 3 pairs of rhyming words. Okay. Till now we have completed this poem. Hope you understood this poem. Yes, thank you.